All right. Hey, this is Chris Fluger, the Chief Development Officer here at We Insure. We had a wonderful announcement today. Our first office in expanding into Arkansas. And I wanted to welcome today Mr. Keith Pike. Hey, Keith, how are you?
Hey Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I want to welcome you to We Insure. And I wanted to thank you for joining us. We're very excited to have you as part of the team, part of the family, and we're looking forward to many, many, many years together. So.
Oh wow, we're super excited to be getting going with this. So thank you for the warm welcome. It has been nothing but first class from you guys as we've been trying to start this thing up.
Well, I appreciate that. I was just going to ask you a few questions today. I know there's a lot of people that are interested in looking at, insurance either as a primary or a secondary ancillary business. And, in your case, you've done all the heavy lifting. You've built out a fantastic 4-office group with Remax. And so you're in Arkansas. You dominate those areas on the real estate side. You went ahead and added additional items like a Motto mortgage. So you're bringing that value to your agents and their clients as well. And now you're looking at and added a We Insure. And so I guess the first question is, why insurance in a real estate office?
I've really kind of discovered this when we added Motto Mortgage that it kind of streamlined a whole lot of things, made things easier for the clients that are buying and selling houses, and having that kind of communication and control somewhat over the process took a lot of anxiety and stress and some unknowns out of the process. And insurance was just kind of a next logical step for that, because it is something that every homeowner needs. And a lot of the times they don't know where to go get it. And it might just be, they might pick a random agency and they might not be getting the right insurance or the best insurance for them. And so this is just going to help us service our clients in a much better way and take away some of those unknowns, some of the stress, some of the anxiety, give them more options. So in addition to that, obviously, providing another ancillary source of income that complements the real estate industry, the margins on, in the real estate business is really thin, and they're not getting any better. And so ancillary services certainly help that and help keep the level of service that we're able to provide at a higher level.
That's great. It's kind of a win-win-win, really. It's, the agents have an option. They're right there. You have someone on site to answer questions, in addition to having, the right sources. And, with We Insure, we have the option of having every single carrier that you have available in your state out there, so they know they're getting the right selection for their home, for their car, and they know that they're getting it done in a reasonable and inexpensive fashion. So they're getting the best deal and the best product.
Absolutely. So, unlike a captive agency that might have one option, we can look at multiple options for them, and it allows the client to not have to call around to multiple places. Like it can be more of a one-stop shop.
That is great. Well, I will ask you, one more question here. The question I get most asked is, I talk to a lot of people in real estate, a lot of people that are in, different kinds of insurance and now looking at property and casualty. I get people that are in, different ancillary, looking for a different ancillary, just like you did. And the question they ask is, well, I'm not an insurance guy and I had limited knowledge. So how do I hire a producer? Is it easy? Is it hard? Where do I find them? What do I do next?
So I was in that same exact boat, because I have never been in the insurance industry before. I've always been, on the fringe of it from being in the real estate and mortgage business. So when I was wanting to get into this space, I started talking to the people that I knew that were in insurance and producers, people that had been in the business for a little bit. And I took them out to lunch. I was picking their brain to feel out what the issues were in this industry that could be solved or smoothed out through connecting with the right company. And because there's a lot of options out there, right? And that's how I found my producer. He was somebody that was with a captive agency and saw the benefits of working with We Insure. And so he, after we had lunch and I kind of picked his brain about some things, I didn't ask him to like quit what he was doing and come work for We Insure. I was really there just to collect information and catch up with him. And he reached out to me and said, "Hey, if you haven't found anybody, I'd like to move forward with you on that." And so that's how I found my producer. And I highly suspect that there are a lot of producers out there that are looking for more options than what they currently have, especially if they're with a captive agency.
Well, and again, we've had that conversation before, and it was great thing about it was the fact that, you had that conversation, and then that gentleman jumped on the phone, and we had a conversation with him, and he realized that not only is there more choices, so we can actually close and bind more business. In addition to that, he actually had, higher commission because we have the highest tier commission rates. So it was really a win-win for him as well. So the opportunity to work with you is obviously a huge benefit. But being able to service all your clients and all the the agents' clients as well is really a true benefit for a producer. So that was a good news, right?
Yeah, I mean, he is super excited about this, about all the different carriers and the options, and it's just he is like a kid in a candy store right now. So we're excited to get this started, and we're looking forward to a really bright future.
Great. Well, I can tell you what, we're very excited to have you. And again, thank you for joining me today. I just wanted to say welcome to We. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are very interested, just like you are. And I just wanted to share some of those experiences and just say we couldn't be happier. So, welcome Arkansas. Welcome, Keith.
Thank you. We're excited to be a part of the family. So we're hoping to really do good things here in Arkansas for We Insure.
All right. Hey, thank you very much. You have a great day.
Okay, thanks.